It was here, the Abbey Road studios in London, where most of the Beatles songs were recorded. So this was the logical place for sound engineers to spend time over the past 4.5 years remastering the original Beatles catalog. The goal, have the Beatles sound as if they were recording with today's technology.
We had decided that we wanted to remove or improve technical faults within the recordings that could have been a bad edit, a dropout, vocal sibilance, vocal pops. We haven't taken out breaths or little coughs or squeaky chairs and Ringo's occasional squeaky bass drum pedals.
The engineers worked from the master analog tapes, not the CDs produced in the 1980s, knowing, of course, fans would be listening, carefully listening.
They transferred all the tapes with varying different combinations of machinery into the computer and then blind tested all the variations to see which one they preferred. And then after choosing that, everything was transferred track by track into Pro Tools, making sure that the tape heads were nice and clean, that the tape speed was constantly monitored, so the best possible transfer could happen.
The songs for a new video game, The Beatles Rock Band, were also tweaked at Abbey Road. Giles Martin, the son of the Beatles' legendary producer George Martin, worked on the project.
The biggest problem for us was that a lot of the Beatles stuff isn't recorded separately. They started recording on 2 tracks. So the Cavern Club material, which is Twist and Shout, I Saw Us Standing There, for instance, Boys, is on 2 tracks. All of the drums, bass and guitars together.
Steve Turner has been writing about the Beatles for years and says these are big moves for the Beatles and the company they formed, Apple Corps.
I think Apple look at ways of preserving the heritage and also, you know, getting fresh flow of income.
Giles Martin says Paul and Ringo are very pleased with the Rock Band game. But what do they think about the final remasters? The engineers haven't heard.
And you haven't heard back, and that's good news?
Basically, if the phone doesn't ring, I think it's good news, yes.
And no word yet if these digital copies of the songs will also be available for downloading, as many fans want. Jim Bolton, CNN, London.